Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome in. Happy Halloween. Hope everybody is doing better than I am at this moment. So get that funk. I'm telling you, some nasty stuff. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Please hit that like button on your way in. Good morning. Happy Halloween, everybody. Good morning, Constance. You know what? I got a doctor's appointment yesterday and got some antibiotics in me, so I'm on the road to recovery, but I do have bronchitis, so been coughing my head off. Oh, you know what? I will rest as soon as I'm done. I'll rest. The world still has to turn, so I have to get my butt up and, sometimes you just have to sweat it out. Oh yeah. It's a pain. It's a pain. I haven't had it this bad in a long time. But we keep passing it around. The grandbabies get it and then I get it, and it's like a tennis match. Yeah. They have this cough medicine in a pill form now, which is really kind of cool. So that helps. I should be doing better by the end of the day. You know what? After you get a couple of doses of medicine in you, you can be, Plus, I'm drinking my Mullein tea, which is really good for your lungs, with some lemon honey. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Welcome in, guys. Please hit that like button on your way in. I'd appreciate it. Thought I would come in today and do a little Halloween reading. What's coming towards you, or what you need to know, whatever it is, whatever comes up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I even got up and cleaned the house yesterday, but it took the wind out of my sails for sure. And I think it's because I didn't sleep very good last night. I actually woke up at midnight and was awake until 4 o'clock and then got up at 8. So I really didn't get that much rest. But, it is what it is, because when I get done, I can always go back to bed. So it's not like, and I'm blessed. I have to say, I'm blessed because I don't have to go to work. I don't have to work for somebody else. I work for myself. Even, and that sometimes is harder, actually, because you have to be accountable no matter how you feel. You have to be accountable. So, and I'm blessed to have a community like I do. I love you guys so much and appreciate you guys. So, okay, now I know there's other people in the room other than Constance, so jump in and say hi, guys. I'm not contagious, I promise. Yeah. I even decorated the set. What do you guys think of the set decorations? I thought they were kind of cute myself. And see, you can see behind me, I have my raven and my skull, my beautiful moonstone skull. Isn't that beautiful? This thing's big. It's one of my favorites. Hi, Jenny. Yeah, my voice. I sound like actually. I kind of sound manly when I get sick. My voice gets a very low register to it. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Okay, we'll get a few more people in here and then we'll get started. I'll do some questions at the end. I'll do some free question for everybody. Whoever stays to the end. It's a 3-card pull. So you just put your question in the chat when we get finished with the reading, and then I'll answer them for you guys. I appreciate you all because I wanted to go live Friday, but Friday was kind of out of the question. I felt I don't think I even got out of bed Friday. I didn't get out of bed Sunday, and so Monday it was pretty bad. So I was just like, oh, but I'm going to do this Tuesday. So doctor gave me the prescription and I went and picked it up and got it in me so we can get this jump started here. Okay, let's get a couple more people in the room. I know they're probably thinking I bailed again, but I didn't. I'm here. Halloween. Happy Halloween. Okay, we got 20. We can get started. We can get started. Okay, guys, I'm using my Halloween decks. This is the Jack-o'-lantern deck, and this the Halloween Oracle. So let's see what we got for Aries. What do we got for Aries? What do you need to know, Aries? Oh, you got Night Song. Hidden talents. Okay, so hidden talents for me are your clairs, are your gifts, are your spiritual gifts. So you have some abilities people might not know you have. So tell me about Aries. What do we got under the bottom of the deck? Blind spots. Blind spots. Ooh, that changes the whole dynamic. So you got blind spots and night songs. Okay, so blind spots and hidden talents. You have somebody who you need to use your intuition about. You need to use your intuition because they may try to catch you off guard, catch you on your blind spot. But your intuition, your hidden talent is going to be the one that protects you in this instance. So tell me about Aries. Tell me about Aries. Yeah, moon. Right out the gate. You got the moon. There's something hidden here, right? Guys, you have the moon, you have the 6 of swords, you have the 3 of cups, and you have the 8 of swords. Now you could be moving towards somebody, the 3 of cups can be a wish fulfilled. This could be happiness and wish fulfillment with that. It's almost like a celebration, right? So somebody is maybe secretly trying to hide coming towards you for their wish fulfillment, for their to celebrate. It's almost like, but you're in your head. You're in your head here with that 8 of swords. You may feel it coming. You may feel them coming. Somebody trying to sneak up on you, trying to come at you sideways. You're going to end it. There's going to be an ending here because you're going to see things from a different perspective. Okay. If they're trying to hit you in your blind spot, you're like, no, don't you know I got some abilities that you're not aware of, obviously. You're going to end it. Empress energy. Wow. The Empress has quite a few clairs. For the most part, she's probably clairaudient, clairsentient, claircognizant. She could probably feel it, see it, smell it. She can feel it coming in the air. Just put it that way. Okay, so I feel like Aries, if you have somebody coming towards you to try to blindside you somehow, you're going to know it and you're going to stop it. because you see things from a different perspective. Matter of fact, you're going to block it. You're going to block it. You are not playing that particular game. Now, guys, and you're going to walk away. So block it and walk away. So, wow, Aries, yours was right on the money today. Guys, tonight is it Samhain? There's also We Are the Thinnest the Veil is tonight. Could be last night through tonight. And so you get a lot more activity. You got a lot more people acting a little stupid. So protect your energy tonight. Just protect yourselves. Get that circle of light around you. You know, somebody trying to come at you, Aries, blindside you, and you're gonna snatch them bald. You're gonna snatch them bald. That's all you're gonna do. I'm drinking Mullen tea, and this is like lava. It is so hot. Yeah. Good morning, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Rhonda, V, Grandma's World, thank you the other day. I appreciate you checking on my community page and alerting everyone. I appreciate that very much. Hazel Eye, Sarcastic Cat. Hi, guys. Happy Halloween. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Okay, so let's see what we got for Taurus. What do we got for Taurus? Hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, licorice. Okay. I do the mullein and I do the lemon and honey. But you know, I'm also on antibiotics, so we just did Aries. We're on Taurus right now. Yeah, mullein is nature's mucinex, basically. It's a really good tasting tea too. I just get the raw root and steep it, and I have some actual honey that's got lemon in it, and I put a big tablespoon of that in there, and man, it's good. Yeah. Well, I feel like I'm wired today, and I think it's from that cough syrup pill that they gave me. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. Yeah, you know what? I'm already feeling better. I took an ibuprofen before we got started, so I'm okay. You know, I'm a tough old bird for sure. Okay, so Taurus. Guys, please hit the like button on your way in. I'd appreciate it. That way it gets us out there in the ethers. So Taurus, you got graveyard, which is unnecessary fear, and you got death. The eternal cycle begins here. Okay. So Taurus, I hate to say this, but this leads me to believe that you may have somebody you know that may have passed. You may have recently experienced something, but you have graveyard and death. It literally is, pointing to somebody may have passed. Now, this could be in the past. This could be in the future. Take it how it resonates. I don't like to usually read it like that. Or you could just be terrified of graveyard or passing. You may have a fear of death. So it's an unnecessary fear. So tell me about Taurus. I feel like that. Oh, okay. Taurus, this may be that you may have an unnecessary fear, but it's almost like you need strength because you love your family so much. So it's like you're afraid of that kind of a thing happening. You don't want to talk about it. Taurus, you don't want to talk about somebody passing. You literally are very guarded about it and you don't want to talk about it. Don't talk to me about graveyards and passings or anything else. Somebody may have told you somebody passed, and you just like, I don't want to know about it. I don't want to hear about it. You don't want to talk about it. You love your family. It's like this may be a phobia. So you literally try to block people from talking about it, because if you're not talking about it, then it won't happen. So you may have gotten some bad news, but for you, if you don't acknowledge it, it doesn't exist, is kind of the play here. If you don't acknowledge it, then it's not happening. Excuse me. You're looking back at the past. I feel like you're just afraid to talk about it. So if you've gotten some bad news, or if you've heard of somebody that you know got some bad news, you don't want, matter of fact, you kind of block it out, because to you, if you don't acknowledge it, then it's not going to happen. But something may have happened to you in the past that caused you to feel some kind of way about it. I mean, nobody wants to hear that somebody's passed. But I feel like for you, looking back at the past, you have an issue with it. You have sleepless nights about this. Somebody has a phobia here of passing that they probably should talk to somebody about. That's an interesting read. But this is Halloween, so. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, I'm on a couple antibiotics, and I'm on a pill that's supposed to be for coughs. And then they even gave me an inhaler. So I've got all the medication I could possibly want or need. And I'm not one that likes to take medication to begin with. So if I can cure something naturally, I'm going to try it. Yeah, nobody wants to hear about that. Exactly. Nobody wants to hear about it. I'm just reading the cards, Sarcastic Cat. Okay, tell me about Gemini. What's Gemini? Gemini, you got protection and you got regret. Okay, so you got mischief in play at the bottom, and you've got protection. Somebody may have been doing witchcraft here, but I have a feeling they're going to regret it. Somebody may have been doing some manipulation of some sort. But you are protected here, guys. You are protected. Guys, please hit that like button for me. I'd appreciate it. Okay, tell me about Gemini, please. Tell me about Gemini. I feel like, whoever this is for, you do have somebody who may be doing some casting on you, okay? But I feel like you're going to block this. And then you literally are like waiting for karma to take place, for that wheel to turn, for them to have some regret, for this to come back on them. It's almost like you're waiting for it to come back on them. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn doing this. Yeah, there's karma. There's where karma kicks in, where you're concerned, Gemini, because you're coming in as the Queen of Swords, but you feel like this person's very strong, that this person comes at you very aggressively. You're just waiting for divine timing so that they'll regret what they're doing, because you know what they do, they're going to be punished for. It will come back on them. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming in. This even could be a mother-in-law or a mother or somebody who's older, somebody you wouldn't suspect as being somebody who would do this, but they're coming in very aggressively. They're very strong. You just want it to end. You want the karma to take over with that World card. You want it to end. Gemini, you want this to be over. It's almost like they attack you. They're attacking you with that Knight of Swords energy. They're coming at you. I feel like they're coming at you very strongly, and you have to, this is like very aggressive. You have to master your emotions here. So I feel like I feel like you don't want to retaliate. You just want to block. You're not wanting to, you have to master your emotions. You have to get your emotions in check because you want this to end, but you know you've got to do the right thing here. I feel like this person, they want you to respond aggressively. They want you to come at them. They're working on, they want to fight or argue with you. They're trying to work on getting a fight out of you. This person wants you to respond to their bad behavior. You know the truth is on your side here. You may be reconciling your own regret or your own discontent. So I feel like for you, Gemini, you are handling it the right way. You are not dealing with this person like they want you to. You're not giving the devil his due, so to speak. You've got yourself under control, and it's almost like you checked your own self. You know, you could have gotten into a battle with somebody because they really wanted to get in a battle with you, right? They wanted you to slip up so that they could do some damage, right? But you checked yourself here. This is you checking yourself. The truth is you reconciled your own unhappiness here. You reconciled it. You mastered your emotions. So you're not going to allow them to get under your skin. And you're basically taking their power away by you not reacting to it. Okay. You know, what good is it if they get zero response, right? You just kind of deal with it as it comes. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good morning. Well, thank you. I feel like I've been ate by a mule and shit off a cliff, but I'm here. I'm here. Good morning, Julie. Okay, so Cancer. Where's my beautiful Cancers? Guys, please hit that like button for me. I'd appreciate you so much. And get this out there into the ethers. Hello, 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 Carmen. Kells. Okay, Tiffany. Hi, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Burn some frankincense, not sage. It's, oh, okay, okay. Okay. Hi, Starlight. Good morning, guys. Good afternoon, wherever you're at. Okay. Cancer. What do we got for Cancer? What do we got? Tell me about Cancer. Cancer, you got the skull of flowers. Creating. Okay. Creating through the ashes. Okay. Okay. And then you've got eternal love. Love is love. Love is love is love. And it transcends physical death. And the last one you got change. Okay. Okay. So this one kind of resonates with me quite a bit because, you create through the ashes. In other words, you come out like the phoenix. You're the phoenix rising, right? But love is love is love. And it does transcend physical death because my twin is with me always. And there's change. Okay. So you may have gone through a metamorphosis here. You may have gone through a huge change. We just had a full moon with an eclipse. And I want to say it was a harvest moon and it was a blood moon. So we had quite a bit going on in the last couple of days. And then, of course, we're on Halloween where the veil is the thinnest. So, Cancer, you may have gone through a huge rebirth, exactly. Rising from the ashes, exactly, Constance. So you may have gone through a huge change. I know I've been getting quite a few downloads to the point where my head just feels like it wants to like blow out the top. So, yeah. Okay, so tell me about Cancer. Excuse me. Cancer, I feel like you are looking at the seeds that were planted. You were looking back at past. It could be a past mistake. It also could be the seeds that have been planted that haven't actually hasn't come to a change yet. It hasn't grown. It hasn't been picked. I feel like whatever this is that was planted, this is meant to be. So the strength of something that's meant to be, it's going to grow. It's going to grow. Whatever it is that was planted, it's going to grow. And you may be needing to have the strength to wait for divine timing. And you may be at a crossroads, like, when's this going to change? When am I going to recover? When is something going to happen here? Excuse me. I feel like this is the center of the read for you. You have the wheel of fortune, divine timing, fate, what's meant to be will be. And you may keep thinking that, well, okay, this was planted a long time ago. When's this going to happen? When is this change going to happen? When will I recover from this? Whatever this is. You may be trying to hold back from having a new passionate beginning. So you maybe are holding yourself back a little bit, Cancer, from this rising up, because this passionate new beginning could be a rebirth for you, exactly a rebirth. But you may be holding back. It's like you don't trust it for some reason. You do have a change here, and I feel like understand that when you love somebody, even when they pass, they're always with you. They're always with you. They're always around you. And mine just happens to be the King of Wands. So I know that maybe two messages here, that maybe that you've gone through something that was very hard for you. You may have lost a loved one. And I feel like you're rising from the ashes. You're coming through it. You're coming through it. I mean, the pain never goes away. It just changes, right? And I feel like it's almost like you're coming through. You're realizing, for some of us out here, that this change happened for a reason, but that this person is always there with you. That love never dies. They're never going to leave you. And I feel like they're getting you through this. They're helping you through it from the other side. This person is helping you to overcome the obstacles. You're overcoming the obstacles with this person. whether they're here or they're there, Cancer, you're overcoming a huge obstacle. You're rising up. This person is assisting you in rising up, right? Manifesting this. It's bringing a change here for you. So I feel like they want you to be happy. This message is for somebody who wants you to be happy. This is them trying to help you get through something and help you rise up from it. This is manifesting this to happen. They want you to be patient. They may even be telling you. Now, I personally can communicate with the other side, so when they tell me to be patient, I literally can hear it. So I don't know about you guys, but I can hear it. And I know when I need to set back and pay attention. And that's kind of what's happening here. I feel like this person's trying to get you to understand that they're always going to be with you no matter what, and that they want you to have a new relationship. So they're like, this person may even be pushing you in that direction. Now, this doesn't have to be a loved one, as in a partner. This could be that your mother, your anybody that you've lost, or your father, or anybody who's your guide, is pushing you through this. So you may have gone through something traumatic, and I know we all have at one point in our life. None of us have come out of this unscathed, right? So just know that this person that you have as a loved one here, is pushing you to overcome the obstacle, because they want you to have a new relationship. They may be sending somebody towards you. There's a relationship with the King of Swords coming in. So I feel like you may have a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. They're saying to be patient. There's a relationship coming towards you, Cancer. And you're going to move forward to your happiness. This is you moving forward happy. So whatever this is, now that loved one could be anybody that is passed. From the other side, they are pushing you in a direction to overcome some things. They're saying things happen for a reason, because with that Wheel of Fortune right there, everything happens for a reason. It'll what's meant to be will be, right? And this is you recovering. You were at a crossroads, like, maybe will I ever be able to recover from this? But you will, because I feel like this person's going to help push you to overcome this, so you realize that this person is with you always, and they're never going to leave your side. So just know there is a new relationship coming, whether it's a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. They're sending you somebody because they want you to be happy. I'm on Cancer right now, AS. I'm on Cancer. So Cancer, you have new love coming towards you, but you do have some guidance from the other side pushing you in a direction. So it's interesting. This deck is kind of crazy. Maybe it's more morbid than normal, but it is Halloween, so it is what it is. Take it how it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, maybe tomorrow's will. I will be back on live tomorrow as well at noon for Quartz Rose Tarot, but I will be on Cancer at 10 o'clock. Okay, whoops. Okay, so tell me, you got the black cat tried to fall out there. So tell me about Leo. Tell me about Leo. Leo, you got protection. You got remembrance. And under the bottom of the deck, you got illumination. Something's coming to your mind here. Something's been illuminated to you that's bringing back memories or something. You may, this is kind of like a deja vu. Just know you're protected. Whatever happens, you're protected. But I feel like this may be a little deja vu. Something is illuminating. Something. It's triggering a memory. It's triggering a memory for you. Oh yes, 100%. I agree with that. 100%. Today is the day to protect your energy. Just say a prayer. Just say a prayer. Put it out in the universe. Love and light. Peace, joy, and happiness. Okay, so tell me about Leo, please. Ooh, you got the devil right out the gate. You got Leo. You're back and forth, obsessed. Queen of Wands. Here you are. Here you are, man. You are showing up large and in charge. Okay. So there may be something that you could be a little obsessed with. You could be back and forth, Queen of Wands in divine timing. Has to do with the past. See, this is a deja vu. This is bringing up a memory. This is illuminating a memory, but they're saying, you're protected. Tell me about that devil. I feel, Leo, you're obsessed a little bit. You're back and forth about your own judgment of something, what you feel about something that you're not talking about. You're not saying anything. High Priestess energy. You're not talking about it. You're keeping it to yourself. But I feel like you want a victory here in divine timing. You may want to rebuild. You may want things to, you may want to collaborate with somebody. You may want to rebuild with somebody. You do want to, like, whatever this was for you, you want a victory putting it back together. You may have been obsessed and been back and forth with your own judgment of somebody or something. You may have not spoken to this person. If it's a person, whatever this may be, you're not talking about it. But you do want a victory. In divine timing, you may want to rebuild with somebody from the past. Under the bottom of the deck, there was a tower moment. That tower fell with the pre-empress. And you're holding back. You're looking back at a past mistake and you're waiting. I feel like this has to do with your wish fulfillment. You're coming in now as the King of Wands to reconcile a commitment. I feel like whatever happened here, Leo, I feel like you want to put something back together. Like it's your wish to reconcile with somebody, reconnect. You're not talking to this person. It may be another King of Wands, or this could be the same person. Someone you're trying to reconcile a commitment with. You're looking back at a past mistake. You may be holding back. You may have done something. You may have done something that you're not happy about because that's what's causing you to wait for your wish fulfillment. I feel like it has to do with your opinion on something. You being obsessed with your judgment and you're back and forth about it, not speaking. You're keeping your secrets to yourself. But that devil energy is telling me that's what your mistake was. Whatever this was, you may have judged somebody harshly. You may have done something you weren't proud of, but I feel like it's your wish to put it back together. Protected. So maybe, maybe someone's watching over you saying, maybe take that opportunity. It's illuminating a memory. It has to do with the past. Okay. How is everybody doing today? How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a good day. I'm feeling a lot better. The more we go along, that Tylenol's kicking in, and so is the antibiotic. I'm doing pretty good. Okay, so tell me about Virgo. Tell me about Virgo. Tell me about Virgo. What do we got? PK, hi, my dear. How are you? Oh, authenticity, invisibility, authentic. You feel like somebody may be, um, they're trying to act like they're being genuine and authentic. They're not, because they're playing games with you. They're playing games with you. There's mischief at play here. They're not being authentic with you. It's the opposite of what you think. They may come in happiness and hearts and home. They may come in all let's cuddle by the fire, but they've got ulterior motives, guys. Virgo, they've got ulterior motives. Now, this could be you, could be them. Take it how it resonates with you. Their authenticity is they're not authentic. They're not authentic because with that tricks, mischief at play, this person has ulterior motives. They are both. Okay, so happiness and home. They may be coming at you acting like everything is fine and this is a great, okay. Do you know those type of people that on the Facebook, let's just put it that way, how everything looks perfect? I mean, the kids are perfect, the dog is perfect, the house is perfect, the picket fence. They're so in love, the love of their life. I always love to hear when people go, "Oh, the love of my life." Because half the time, if they're saying love of my life, and this is, spoon, moon, June, so to speak, it's chaos in their home. What they say on Facebook is all great and it looks good on paper, but behind closed doors, it's like they're walking through hell. Okay. They are literally walking through hell. Oh, I hope you don't get it, dear. I hope you don't get it. Grandma's world. Because that's just, yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting here. Like somebody may act like they're authentic, but they're not. It's almost like it's a sleight of hand. They want people to think they're happy. And that just tells me that they know somebody out there wants what they have, or that they're jealous and they don't want somebody to think that they're not happy, and so forth and so on. You know the drill. Okay, so Virgo, you're at a crossroads about a choice here. Okay, because you want to block all their drama. Virgo, you don't want to deal with this person. So how they're feeding you a line of bullshit is what they're feeding you. And you're waiting at a crossroads to make a decision to block their nonsense, to block their chaos, to block their drama. So you know that this person isn't authentic. They're not pulling the wool over your eye at all. You see them for who they really are. You know they're up to no good, that they have ulterior motives. And there may be two of them. I don't know, Virgo, which one you are here because it's a King of Wands and a King of Swords. I'm assuming you're probably the King of Swords because you're kind of in fight mode because you already see bullshit coming. Okay. So this is trying to recover from an argument or fight with this King of Wands. So this may be a brother, this may be your father, this may be anybody, it could be even a friend, or in this case, probably a frenemy. Sometimes our family is the worst ones, the worst offenders. But you've got a different attitude about it. You know that this person may try to act like it's a happy family, it's a happy situation, everything's good, but it ain't. It ain't. Right? There's a lot of communication here, and the truth is coming out. See, the truth is being spilled here. You're not playing with this person. You know, see, they tried to stab you in the back, Virgo. They did. And you're not playing it. You're not playing it with this person at all. This even could be a feminine energy, but they're coming in as a King of Wands. Kind of like, I see it, I want it, it's mine, right? I'm going to take what I want. This may have to do, they betrayed a commitment. This also could have been somebody who screwed over your family member. Like a brother-in-law, because they betrayed a commitment here. The commitment could have been to another person. It could be to you. It could be a partnership. It could be a business. It could be anything, guys. Divine timing's at play, though. What's with the divine timing? The wheel is turning. So it's meant for this person to be out of your life. Okay, this person's on their way out. Okay, in divine timing, they're the Knight of Wands. They're going to be running away. Okay, this person's going to be rushing out. I feel like you know the truth about their betrayal. You're communicating the truth about their betrayal of a commitment. Now, this could be that they betrayed the commitment to you. This could be, like I said, a feminine energy. Could be any sign. They're just coming in as the King of Wands. You know, the King of Wands can strut his stuff. Okay, they can strut their stuff. They can make you feel like one thing, but there could be completely another. Right? Kind of like the Queen of Wands energy. The Queen of Wands is a beautiful woman if she's an Aries, Leo, or a Sag. Right? She is very beautiful, intelligent, very independent, does her own thing. Same with the King of Wands. But if you put it in the context of a third party, now, whether it's masculine or feminine, it's also a sorcerer. It's also the third party, somebody who is trying to steal what's yours. So I feel like in this case, this could be any sign. It could be any sign, could be masculine, could be feminine. Take it how it resonates with you. But you are calling them out on their BS. You're calling them out on their BS. And this person's on their way out. So they may have acted like they were authentic, but you know that they were up to no good. You just knew it. That's what I got for you, Virgo. Oh, you went 5G and it lags? Technology. Now, sarcastic cat, it could have something to do with the eclipse and all the nonsense, all the crap that we've got going on right now. Oh, you're such a sweetheart. You're such a sweetheart, PK. I'm good. I'm good. I've got my mullein tea with my lemon and honey, and I've got my antibiotics and my Advil, and they gave me this little pill for a cough, and man, it's supposed to make you drowsy. It only makes me drowsy. I sleep for 2 hours, then I'm wide awake. It's almost like, the light, bring your eyes open. I'm telling you. Yeah, I mean, I'm wondering, when is the next retrograde? Somebody look that up. When's the next one coming? Because I can feel it coming. I just feel it. I feel it in the bones. Okay, so tell me about Libra. Libra. Oh, you got the zombie. You got the zombie. What's happening with the zombie? This is control. Oh, somebody's trying to control some stuff here. Under the bottom of the deck, you got intuition. And you also have forgiveness, reducing burden. So I feel like you need to use your intuition. Maybe you're controlling something, Libra. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's happening. Hi, Tansy. How are you, dear? We are on Libra. We are on Libra. Guys, welcome in. Please hit that like button for me. I'd appreciate it. Happy Halloween, everybody. Hope you like my little decorations. I thought that was kind of cute. Got my little potions over here. These little plaques. And I love the little spiritual signs that I got back there. I think those are adorable. I have one over here that says psychic reading. The crystal ball tells all, welcome. And then I got that other one, little back one over there, which is kind of cute. My little beware my ghosts. So I got my little skull and my witches and my ravens. Oh, okay. So we don't have to deal with it until December. Okay. Well, there you go. Yeah. Okay, so tell me about Libra. What do we got, Libra? Oh, thank you. Libra, you're showing up. You're showing up. Somebody may come at you with an apology or an offer. Okay, I see what's happening. I see what's happening. You're trying to control yourself here, control your intuition. If you need to forgive somebody, this is like you are trying to. I feel like use your intuition to control yourself. I feel like that's what's happening. You're going to have to forgive somebody because you have a King of Wands here that may need to apologize for running their mouth about something, because this is a harsh truth. This is something that was painful, and this is you, Libra, and you've got to do some soul searching about this one. Whatever they said to you, probably cut to the quick. It's a lot of sword energy. A lot of sword energy with that. The Knight of Swords, people say, oh, it's quick moving. It could be intelligent thought. Somebody's on a horse coming at you with a blade pulled. They are not coming there to pat you on the head. They're coming at you with force. They're coming at you to dominate. They're coming at you to control, to attack. So I never look at that Knight of Swords as a quick thought. No. Quick thought, yeah, duck, maybe, possibly, you know what I'm saying? Because this person's coming at you with some force behind them. They're on a horse galloping towards you with a knife pulled or sword. So, okay. I feel like this caused an argument because of a choice. Now I feel like it's up to you to try to recover here. This is about whether or not you want to reconcile with this person. So this could be a loved one. This could be, a sibling, a husband. This could be a boyfriend. This could be, a friend. Whatever this is, whatever they opened their mouth about, it was cutting. It was cutting. So forgiveness is here. This is about you've got to release yourself from that. You need to use your intuition here and realize what this person's really coming at you with. And I almost feel like you had to control yourself. You maybe had to control yourself in the situation, because I do see an argument over a choice somebody made. This could be a partnership. Absolutely. This person's got some regrets. And now they're trapped in their head like, I should have kept my mouth shut, because they feel those 10 swords coming at you. Whatever they told you hurt you. They betrayed you. It hurt you. Oh, devil energy. Why is that devil here? I feel like you may be obsessing about whether or not you can look at this from a different perspective, Libra. This really, whatever this Ten of Swords was for you, this is about you trying to recover from this betrayal. You're doing some soul searching on whether or not you should even reconcile with this person, because you're obsessed with taking that step back to look at and reevaluate. So it doesn't look good for this person. Will there ever be equal give and take? You know, I feel like the problem is this person enjoys. There's a wish fulfillment for burden. Somebody wishes to dump on you. That's what they're doing. They're dumping something on you. They're trying to say something to hurt you, but then you have to decide whether or not you're going to forgive this person and move forward. But the problem with this is, guys, no matter what anybody does to you, if you don't forgive it, all you're really saying is, I'm choosing to carry this bag of shit behind me everywhere I go. And you're giving that power to that person, where if you say that, look, I'm going to let this go because I'm not going to carry that bag of shit because you're not worth it to me. You take your power back. So I always take my power back. Let it be what it is. What's meant to be will be. But I like to have a light load on my back. I don't want to carry anybody's crap. Sorry, not going to happen. Okay, so tell me about Scorpio. Happy birthday to my Scorpios. Happy birthday to my Scorpios. Tell me about Scorpio. You got the werewolf. Exploring the wildness. You explore your wildness. Well, that sounds like a Scorpio, does it not? An emotional intelligence? That also sounds like Scorpio. Wow. But there's regret. There's also regret. You got a wild side to you, Scorpio, and you kind of emotionally intelligent, but you may have regretted something. There may be some regret there. Absolutely like them. Kind of hit the nail on the head, didn't it? That's definitely describing one. Got a little wild side, got a little fire in the furnace. Emotionally intelligent. I tell you, one of my best friends in the world is a Scorpio, and she is so unlike a Scorpio. It's just it's like, are you sure you're not a Cancer? Because you absolutely act like a Cancer and not a Scorpio. Wow. They're definitely strong character. My first husband was a Scorpio. Oh. So I feel like you're the mastermind here, Scorpio. To be honest with you, I feel like you mastermind something and you're going to regret it. I feel like you may have masterminded something here, because intelligence, emotionally intelligent, but that also with your wild side, exploring that wildness. Okay. This is almost like you mastermind something you could have. Okay. The perfect scenario. You get drunk with the girls, okay? And one of you gets this damn idea in your head that you're going to do something, and then you do it and it blows up on you. That's what's happening here. Because you're working on some kind of deception. This is you, Scorpio, working on something. You're not really talking about it. You're just letting it, you're just like, you may be holding it back from this Queen of Wands. I feel like you have a partner in crime here. You have a partner in crime. You're holding it back from the Queen of Wands. You're really not saying anything, but you're thinking about it. You're working on it. You're stewing in this pot. This could be, oh, wow. Sorry to hear that, Constance. Yeah, I feel like this is what's happening. You got something brewing, Scorpio. You're brewing something. You're keeping it from your partner in crime until the last minute. Okay. Oh, see, you got that devil energy. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, oh, Scorpio. You got the devil's magic right here. Okay. Okay, so I feel like you're not talking it. You're working on some kind of deception here. You're keeping it, you're holding it back from your partner. You're leaving them out in the cold. Okay, you're leaving somebody out in the cold in divine timing because you may be doing some trickery. Scorpio, you may be doing some trickery. You may be doing this alone. You may have wanted justice with a King of Cups. Oh, this is a masculine Scorpio. Justice, you wanted justice here. King of Cups. Trying to get even with somebody. Oh, okay. Now, I don't know if you're doing it to this King of Wands or this Queen of Wands. Is that a king or a queen? It's a Queen of Wands. Okay. I don't know if you're doing it to this Queen of Wands that you're kind of leaving out in the cold. You're holding back and leaving somebody out in the cold. You're manifesting deception here. This is the devil's magic. Okay. You're doing some black magic here. Scorpio is, because Scorpio is the one that wants justice where this relationship is concerned. It's illuminating a burden. So you know something happened and you're getting even. Scorpio, you're going to regret it. You're going to regret it. Yeah, you're going to regret it. I promise you, you'll regret it. Okay. Guys, now this isn't okay. Black magic. Let's just talk about black magic for a second. Black magic is when you interfere with somebody else's free will. Okay. Um, you can think of it as dark and dank and all of that kind of thing. But the difference between working in the dark and working in the light is a white witch does not try to interfere with anybody's free will. They try to bring manifestations. They manifest more than they cast. You see, they're not really conjuring. They're manifesting. So you're bringing in light, you're bringing in love, you're bringing in joy, you're bringing in happiness, that kind of thing. But you're not affecting free will. So when you're dealing with dark magic, this is somebody who's trying to interfere with your free will. So I almost feel like this person isn't telling you is that they're doing love magic on you. They're doing come to me spells. They're doing love spells on you because they want equal give and take in a situation. So it's illuminating a burden. Maybe this Queen of Wands doesn't feel the same way about you that you feel about them. And you feel like, well, that's a burden. I want equal give and take here. And I'm watching my wish fulfillment and I want to offer my cup. I want what I want and I don't care what they want. I want what I want, right? But why would you do a love spell on somebody who's not attracted to you? Do you know that you're going to pull them to you, but you're going to be miserable for the rest of your life? I'm sorry. You got to think it through, people. You got to think it through. You're going to regret it. You're going to regret it. Okay. If you're forcing your will on somebody when it comes to love, and this person's not attracted to you, doesn't want to be with you, but you want this person, and so you decide you're going to do what you do, and then it backfires because then you're going to be miserable trying to unwrap those cords, trying to move on. from this. It's almost like you get what you pay for, people. You get what you pay for. And that's called karma. That's what we call karma. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in, guys. Please hit that like button. I'd appreciate it. Okay, so we are on Sagittarius. Yes, I already did it. It depends on who's doing it and how they're doing it, and if they're redoing it. Because just because they cast once doesn't mean they don't do it often. You know, they're doing whatever they can to keep it going, right? They can keep it going. They can keep interfering with your free will. All magic is the movement of energy, whether in the light or the dark. If they're affecting your free will, it's dark magic. If they're not, and it's just manifestation, it's light magic. Tell me about Sagittarius, please. You got the witch, the earthly weaver of the worlds. You got the witch under the bottom of the deck. You got infinite possibilities. You got the skull and the stars. Okay, so you got the witch with infinite possibilities. Oh, you know, Constance, I've dealt with people that are so dark, you don't even think they have a soul. I'm not even kidding you. But it is what it is. You just have to put it in God's hands and pray for them. Because sometimes they're, you know, what we don't realize with some people, they have attachments. They have attachments. And if you don't think they do, look around you. Look around you. When somebody is just pure evil, that is the work of a demon. Okay. That's somebody who's got an attachment on them that is basically using that person as a vessel to do what they want to do. Right. It's sad. That's sad because that is definitely a bad thing in the worst way. So Sagittarius, you got witch and you got infinite possibilities. Sagittarius, I feel like you may be a witch. You may be a witch, and you know, maybe you have a lot of possibilities. You got infinite possibilities here. So the world is your oyster. But the thing here is that your wish fulfillment is to rebuild, to collaborate for equal give and take. You're waiting for this. This is like a blessing. So this is the difference between light and dark, right? This person's coming at it with, look, I want equal give and take here. I want things to flow. I want to rebuild something. I'm going to wait for what I need, right? Even though I have infinite possibilities here, I can do whatever I want to do. I'm going to do the right thing here. This is about you being worried, and a little unhappy. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio that's out in the cold. But instead of you trying to affect this person's free will, you don't want to have any regrets. You don't want to have any regrets. So you don't want to bring bad karma on yourself or the relationship by playing mind games and manipulating them. So you don't want to regret anything, Sagittarius. I love this. This is a perfect example of that. You don't want to bring harm on yourself by playing mind games and manipulating somebody and forcing your control on somebody with that card. So you're ready to wait for equal give and take in a situation to try to rebuild. You don't want to have any regrets where this relationship is concerned. This person is an empress. So this Queen of Cups is an empress, and you may be an emperor in a lower vibration. So you're willing to wait it out. You don't want to play the mind games or manipulating somebody because this is your partner. This is who you want to be with. This is what you want. moving forward to success and happiness. So even though you may, and I believe, personally, I believe if you are an empress or an emperor, you are a witch. You are a witch, okay? This is, you have the ability, you have the clairs flaring off. Usually a person who has clairaudient, clairvoyant, clairsentient, can communicate with the dead and all that good stuff is usually a witch. It's how you use it. It's how you use it versus abuse it. Some people would rather bring healing and light to the world versus harm. And that Sagittarius was bringing light. I love that. Sagittarius bringing in the light. Okay, so tell me about Capricorn. Capricorn. Tell me about Capricorn. You got control. Under the bottom of the deck, you got regret. And then you've got protection. So you've got the ghost, the jack-o'-lantern, and the zombie. Zombie apocalypse. I think we're already zombies, to be honest with you. Okay, tell me about Capricorn. $11:11 on the clock for me. Wow. And that is my number, 11:11. Okay, so Capricorn, what do we got? You got a tower moment. Now you've got zombie, which is control, regret, and protection. Oh, Capricorn. There's a tower moment in something that was long-term and committed. Could be a marriage because of some betrayal. Somebody may have offered their cups to somebody else, and that way and this is why you're walking away. Someone's got to take some control here. That also could be the Emperor energy, as far as I'm concerned, because that is the one who has the control. It has to do with walking away from a relationship. Tower moment. Could be a family. You could be married to this person. Someone may be apologizing here, communicating an apology. You could be dealing with a Aries, Leo, or a Sag. This person definitely wants to reconcile. They're coming in pre-Empress energy. King of Pentacles, here you are. Here you are, Capricorn. I feel like this is divinely protected. I feel like you guys may have gone through hell and back. This could be a twin flame. Capricorn, I feel like you've gone through that tower moment with this commitment, feeling very betrayed. Most twins do. Most twins have to pull those 10 swords out of their back and keep it pushing. And once you do that, I feel like you will heal. You offering your cup. Somebody may be walking away. I feel like this, tell me about this Knight of Cups. It's, Empress energy. The tower moment in the relationship could be with the Queen of Wands, could be an Aries, Leo, or a Sag, or it could be a third party. The betrayal, somebody's wish fulfillment could have been a third party. You're manifesting strength. It's illuminating something. It could be that you need to take control. So maybe this is you needing to take control of a situation. Needing to take control of a situation. You are protected, but you do have some regret. So maybe that it is that you're reconciling. You want to reconcile with the Empress, pre-Empress, but you do have. And to the bottom of the deck, there's deception and a lot of drama with this new passionate beginning. So this is somebody who cheated on a relationship. And now their wish is to, it's like they need to manifest strength. It's illuminating they need to manifest strength in a situation. Now, I don't know, one of them is trying to reconcile. I feel like you may be arguing and fighting. There may be back and forth. Somebody is heartbroken here. And I feel like it's like working on equal give and take, trying to overcome something, but there's an argument, and this is like trying to find some balance to balance out the heartbreak. Maybe you're trying to balance out the heartbreak, trying to take control of a situation here that you have regret with. So controlling a situation you have regret about, something is protected here, divinely protected, because it's a twin flame. So guys, just know that no matter what you go through as a twin flame, there is always going to be beauty for your ashes. You may not see it. You may not feel it. You may want to get off the roller coaster. Hi, She Devil. How are you, dear? You may want to get off the roller coaster, but you are not getting off that roller coaster. Understand that that is where you're supposed to be. And those are life lessons that you had to learn to overcome. You had to overcome them. And that overcoming, well, I'm telling you, I'm not the same person I was 15 years ago at all. At all. Back then, one of those I used to be somebody who, oh, She Devil, I've got bronchitis, so I'm on medication. I'm getting better. I used to be one of those, I would fly off the handle quite quickly, right? It takes a lot to get me really mad, but now if I get really mad, that storm brews, and then it explodes, right? So I will tell you, this experience does change you. It strengthens you, it changes you, it gives you more insight, you're more self-aware. There's a whole lot of things that it happens, but trust me when I tell you, everything happens for a reason. You had to go through it to come out the other side so that you're strengthened for the absolute. What's meant to happen is what everybody oversees this. It's like this. It's something that they don't want to accept in the twin flame journey. The actual twin flame journey is about you raising the vibration of people on earth. Okay. That's what's going to happen. When you're called to do it, that's when you have to do it. Right. But you had to go through all of these lessons to be able to do that. And this person that you really are linked to, this twin that you're linked to, is your partner in crime. Basically, they're your backbone in the situation to help lift you, for the both of you to team up to do what you're meant to do. You've got, both of you have powers separately, but together you guys are like the perfect unit, right? Trust me when I say God knows what he's doing. He does know what he's doing. Oh, yes. Thank you, dear. I appreciate that. Yeah, they do. They tend to trigger us, don't they? I swear to God, She Devil, I wanted to cut the cord. I visualized the blowtorch and, one of those big, huge, heavy, lock breakers, that kind of thing. I was coming at that cord from all directions. I wanted the hell off that roller coaster. And I mean, I'm telling you, I went through it. I'm telling you. So when I hear everybody say, oh, it's a false twin, let me just clarify something. There is no such thing as a false twin. It is a karmic and a twin. Okay. Good, bad, or indifferent. The karmic is enacting most of the crap. The twin that you are dealing with is probably going through as much bullshit as you are, because if trust me, when okay, let me just explain this energetically. When you are a twin and somebody is doing black magic on one of you or both of you, if it's affecting you, it's affecting them. If it's affecting them, it's affecting you. Okay, you're energetically connected. So that energy that's being brought to you is affecting both parties, right? So people don't realize that when they're doing that kind of stuff, they're actually affecting multiple people. My twin used to trigger me as well. I literally could be sitting at work and I'm, 6 hours away from my twin, and I could tell when my twin was angry. I could tell because all of a sudden I had rage in my belly that from no reason. When you're sitting there and all of a sudden you feel like, oh man, I want to rip somebody's head off. I just want to pop it right off there. And you're like, where's this coming from? I was just trying to do my work here, trying to get things done. All of a sudden, out of the blue, you're like, you are triggered. Okay, you're like, okay, this isn't my energy. This is not my energy. You have to get very self-aware on this journey to realize what is you, what is being influenced, because I deal with a lot of spirit energy, and every once in a while they'll try to whisper in my ear something, and since I can communicate with the other side, I can hear them, right? So when they say stuff like, oh, I'm so depressed or I'm so sad, I'm like, oh really? I feel bad for you because I know it's not my energy. I know it's not my energy. Here, let me say a prayer for you and I'll send you to the light. And boy, you want to talk about pissing them off because they don't have the effect that they want. I had one of my clients tell me the other day that she wishes she was as strong as I am. And how do I deal with this? And I told her, because I deal with it every day. I mean, so it's just like another day to me. I don't fear anything because gosh, it's just like the same old shit, different day. You get really good at understanding and feeling that kind of thing. And I think what I should have just said was, when you experience something, you get really good. With experience comes wisdom, right? So you're living in this vortex constantly, right? So you understand it, and how you explain it to other people. I mean, most people think you're batshit crazy, but at the end of the day, you're as sane as they can come, right? But you also have to realize how much wisdom you've gained from all of this and how you treat it. And I always say that, it's not what comes at you. It's your attitude about what comes at you that determines the outcome, right? You got to keep that in mind when you're dealing with spirit energy, because if you are afraid of it, it feeds off of it. If you strip it from its power because you act like, I'm going to sleep, leave me the F alone, get the F out of my house, that kind of thing. There's no power there. You've given it nothing. You've given it nothing to feed on. Matter of fact, you've taken away its power. It's all in your attitude. Don't fear what you don't know, because and I also say this, there's so much that we don't know, even though we have the ability to understand and see things. Like when I communicate with my sister, who's my guide, and she will literally tell me, you can't know everything. And it's like, but why not? Because I want to know what I want to know, right? But it's like, look, you'll get it when you're meant to get it. So be patient and, quit trying to, because I question. I'm telling you, I question the hell out of my guides. And, I feel like some of them laugh at me, but the other ones are annoyed. It's like my sister will literally tell me, you can't know everything. It's like, okay, like I trust her. She's got my back, right? So no matter what comes at me, it's my attitude about how I handle it that's going to determine the outcome. So I always try to keep that in mind. And I also realize one thing, and I'll stop rambling here and get to Aquarius in a second. But through all of this, your faith is increased. Your faith is increased. And sometimes you have to just take a step back and let them take it. It is what it is. Because I have quite a few of you guys, and you guys are all going through a lot of similar stuff, but the twin flame journey is so similar. It's crazy. I mean, you can almost write a book and everybody's going to go, oh yeah, that happened, that happened, that happened, that happened, So, okay, so let's get into Aquarius. Aquarius. Welcome in, guys. Please hit that like button for me. Happy Halloween, everybody. I'm so glad everybody is here. Okay, so Aquarius, you got happiness in your hearts and home. You got the dawn, the light after the darkness, and blind spot. So I feel like out of nowhere, somebody got you from your blind spot. You didn't see something coming. And this is the darkness before the dawn, right? Or actually, this is the light after the darkness. So you've come out of this kind of makes sense. Aquarius, you've gone through hell and back. You may have went through the dark night of the soul. You've come out the other side, and wow, you got happiness in your heart and home. So it's almost like a big change. A huge change is coming in for Aquarius. Grandma's world, that is absolutely true. That self-love, because you do go through, one of the big things with an Empress is worth and value, believing and loving your own self, knowing what your boundaries are with anybody and everybody, knowing what is acceptable to you. And this is really knowing yourself, not only knowing yourself, but loving yourself. And hell, even liking yourself. I'm one of those people. I've been single because of my twin flame journey for 13 years, going on 13 years. I'm not lonely at all. I don't, if I ever get in a relationship, okay. And if I don't, okay. Either way, I'm living my best life. I don't answer to anybody. I don't have to deal with anybody's bullshit. I'm not chasing after anybody, wanting somebody to love me or anything like that. Fuck that. Excuse my language. I absolutely dropped an F-bomb, Sam. I think we're far enough into it that it won't affect. I'm supposed to watch my P's and Q's, but I have a mouth like a sailor. I really do. I really do. So, man. Okay, tell me about Aquarius. Tell me about Aquarius. You have a change coming towards you, Aquarius. See, you didn't see it coming. You're blinded here. You got a blindfold on in this, right? You're cutting out whatever unhappiness that you have. I feel like I'm not sure about this offer or an apology with this Page of Pentacles. Excuse me. Whatever was hidden, you're back and forth about it. I don't know if somebody blindsided you. You're looking back at the past. And it's almost like you're moving forward. You're moving forward to the relationship. I almost feel like your attitude, Aquarius, is that happened. Whatever happened caused you some discontent, and you had to get past it. You may have been at a stalemate about this. You may have been trying to cut it out. You may have been trying to cut out your discontent to move forward, but you keep looking back at the past, and it's almost has to do with the relationship. You may be apologizing for some argument or something that was said, something that you didn't see in, like, whatever was hidden in the relationship. There was something hidden in the relationship, in the commitment, that caused an argument. Somebody is apologizing. I feel like you've gone through it. I feel like you want to be with this person. You've been back and forth about whatever was hidden. Somebody kept something from you, or you kept something from somebody else. Take it how it resonates. You're looking back at the past, and you would have walked away and you would have not talked about it. You would have not spoken to this person. In the past, I feel like looking back at the past, you would have just walked away and didn't say anything. So you've gone through a transformation. Excuse me. You didn't see this coming at all. So you're coming through. I feel like this is a change for you, a big change. Yeah. Aquarius, there was something hidden in a relationship. You tried to cut out something. This is something you cut out that you were unhappy about. You could have been apologizing for hiding it. You were back and forth about moving forward. You know, it would cause an argument with your partner. In the past, you probably just would have looking back at your past, you may have just walked away from the relationship and not said anything. You wouldn't talk to this person, but in divine timing, the truth is, this is your partner. So whatever was hidden, it's almost like you're apologizing for this. You're fixing something and it's also the way you're reacting to it. The way you're reacting to it is, it's almost like you've grown from something. Something has caused you to make a big dip. That's a huge change for you. To where at the end of the day, you're going to be in a happy situation because you're overcoming this. Somebody didn't see it coming. It was from their blind spot. But it's the light after the darkness. I feel like it's the way you handled it, Aquarius, that made the biggest difference. Okay, what are we laughing about? Here's the thing. If I look back on my marriages, I was married twice. I was looking for security in both those relationships, not love. I was looking for security. I was personally looking for security. And after all the years that I invested, 25 years between two husbands, I was the security. I was what I was looking for. Okay. So, the bottom line is I was the security. I was chief cook and bottle washer. I would do the grocery shopping. I would clean the house. I would work a job. I took care of the kids, the house, the family, whatever. I did everything. Were my needs met? Hell no. They weren't. They weren't met. They were not met. And would I get married again? Probably not. Probably not. It would have to be, somebody would have to be freaking spectacular to make me change my mind. This person would have to be all of it rolled into one. I think the thing is that once you get married, and if you're young, like, there was only one person I ever really loved, a true love. My true love was my twin. Now, I loved my husbands, don't get me wrong. I loved my husbands, but I don't think I was ever in love with anybody but my twin. But at the end of the day, I feel like, we all get married for different reasons. I wanted children. I had my second husband used to tell me that I wanted the fairy tale. I wanted the white picket fence. I wanted the fairy tale. No, I wanted a decent marriage. I wanted somebody who was my partner, somebody who was going to share in the responsibilities, somebody I could grow old with, somebody we would have each other's back, and at the end of the day, Nobody had my back. Nobody had my back. I don't play the victim though. But I'm the one that walked away both times. So I feel like I could have still stayed in those marriages. I don't think they would have walked away from me. But, after a while, you just say enough is enough. We're going to just, if I'm going to be married alone, I might as well be alone, right? I might as well just do this on my own, stand on my own 2 feet. And I've always been very independent. But I'm not knocking, I mean, I'm going to tell you, my son and my daughter-in-laws, they both have great marriages with their partners, and I'm grateful they do. There's something to look forward to, because they are definitely helpmates to one another. They are partners with each other. They help each other through everything. So God bless you if you got it. I didn't get it. So tell me about, we are on Pisces. Pisces, last one, Pisces. You got ancestors. Love and legacy of our DNA. So ancestors, you've got strength and you got exploring wildness. I feel like your guides and guardians are watching over you, Pisces, because you're a handful. That's what I'm feeling. Like you got a wild side. You got that wild side, and they need strength. I feel like your ancestors need strength because, have you ever seen the picture of the guardian angel that's like this? She's just like, oh shit, what am I getting myself into? That's what this is for Pisces. Pisces has definitely got their ancestors riled up, like, oh, this child needs to just sit down. Sit down. You're looking for a good divorce lawyer at the moment. I gotta say something. This is kind of funny. So my second husband. So when I decided to divorce my husband, so he moved out on my 40th birthday and I filed for divorce on his 40th birthday. And then I told him to bring his checkbook down because he was going to pay for half. I mean, I'm very fair. I mean, don't get me wrong. I didn't take anything that wasn't mine. Considering when I met him, he didn't have much, but at the end of the day, I didn't take anything that wasn't mine. But the irony of this is that we held hands in the divorce thingy, and we split it. And we did what we did. And he kissed me on the cheek and he said, "Okay, I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye." $600 and we were done. I mean, everything. I had all the paperwork ready, and it was just like, it's a time to do this. There's no reason to be hateful with one another. Just do it. I mean, I'm friends with both my ex-husbands to this day. So, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. So, okay. So Pisces, I feel like you're giving your guides and guardians a headache right now. Okay, so I feel like this is like, you may apologize for not talking, or you may be ignoring your guides. You may be ignoring your guides and guardians or your ancestors, and maybe you're apologizing for not speaking, for not referring to them. You left them out in the cold. It's like you're ignoring them. I almost feel like you're ignoring them, Pisces, because you are at a crossroads about the burden. You almost feel like, you're up to no good, Pisces. You're I feel like they're making you feel guilty. I feel like they're making you feel guilty. Don't you know who we are? I feel like this is like you need to do some soul searching about this relationship. That's kind of what they're telling you. You need to do some soul searching about this. They may be telling you, your guides and guardians may be telling you, you need to do some soul searching about this relationship. We're here for a reason. You can't ignore us. You can't act like we're not here. They're illuminating something moving forward. It's almost like they're telling you, right? You better make the right choices. So Pisces, I'm sorry. You need to move forward making the right choices here, okay? And stop being deceptive. Okay. If you're trying to be sneaky or deceptive, they're like, okay, we're on to you. Okay. It's illuminating your deception. Whatever you're doing, you're being sneaky. Your guides are like, holy cow, really? Really? Did she just, or did he just, oh my God, what are they doing now? That's kind of the attitude. I'm going to leave it there, Pisces, because I feel like you already know that your guides are like, you need to understand this relationship. We're here to help you. And if you're ignoring us when we're telling you to don't dip your toe in that, you're going to get electrocuted, or don't stick that, don't put your hand in the fire. Oh, that's funny. Okay, guys, let's go with the questions. Who's up first? Okay, let's see. It's not in you. Well, good for you, Beth. Good for you. That's probably, a Halloween thing anyway. So they're trying to tell you not to do something. Under what circumstances will I meet my mate? Lily, I don't know. Let's see what the cards say. 3 cards for Lily. Well, first of all, you're a twin. So you got a pre-empress energy. It's like you got to get out of your own head. You need the strength to get out of your own head, because once you get out of your own head, you may be blocking your blessings, because sometimes we want something so bad that we cause a delay. So I feel like you have to get out of your own head, and that's going to come to you. It's going to come to you. What do you have coming towards you, AS? What do you have coming towards you? You're going to get some clarity from somebody. You're going to be talking to a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're going to communicate something. They're going to give you some clarity about something. Is your ex being honest with you, or is he up to no good? Sarcastic cat. I feel like he's up to no good, because he's going to leave you out of the cold. You're going to look at a past mistake. You're going to see him doing the same thing the same way, and you're going to get the same result, because you're coming in as the Queen of Pentacles. You're coming in as the wife. So don't give him an inch, because he'll take a mile. Okay, so where am I at now? Okay, is Leo attracted to you, Beth? Is Leo attracted to you? Thank you, She-Devil. I appreciate you doing the moderation. I appreciate that. I feel like he's taking a step back and looking at the bigger picture about a commitment. He may communicate to you about that. He's looking at the pros and the cons of the relationship going to a higher level. Okay, where am I at? Okay. Oh, yeah. Jolie, you can, go to my website. Is Cappy going to come around if you stop pushing him? Is Cappy going to come around for Jolie? I feel like there's a third party. I feel like there's a third party in the partnership. I feel like, yeah, give it time. Give it time. I don't see it happening right now. When will you get to return home to Washington? Amanda, when will you get to go to Washington? I feel like it could be 8 days, 8 weeks, or 8 months. Just don't hold back communication from somebody. You may have somebody you need to talk to. I feel like you need to make an effort to communicate. Don't hold back communication. It could be as far as 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months. Yes, just put it in the comments, please. I go in order here. Is my ex being honest or still lying, Julie? Is my ex being honest or still lying? Oh no, he's still lying. So mind games and manipulation of a relationship, and then kind of ghost you or doesn't talk to you. No, he's lying. He is being dishonest. What's coming towards you, Constance? Somebody wants to rebuild a relationship, but you may hold back. You may hold back. There may be a reason for that. Robin, whatever the universe wants you to know. Tell me about Robin. What does Robin need to know? Thank you all for being here. I needed this so bad just to get out of bed and get my butt going. So a Queen of Wands illuminating something for a long time. Okay, Robin, you may have somebody coming towards you to tell you something that you didn't know. It's been a long time coming, and somebody's coming to spill the tea. Okay, Sage and such. I feel it building and would like to know if the universe will reveal my path soon. Sage and such, will the universe reveal your path? Definitely a healer. I feel like right now, it's going to be a while. I feel like it could be a while. I feel like it's also could represent today with this betrayal. I feel like you have some kind of betrayal or some kind of finality that was very painful. And you're not satisfied. So I feel like right now is not the time. You're going to be trapped in your head about it. Okay, I can't. Okay, guys, repost them if I missed you, because I'm not going to try to roll and scroll and all that kind of stuff. Jessica, if you can't cut the cord between you and somebody, it's a twin flame. I don't need to throw cards for that. I can just tell you right off the bat. If you can't cut the cord, that there's a reason. Now, I was separated from my twin for about 30 years. So trust me when I say it'll happen when it's meant to. Okay. V is my hut. Okay. Is this a twin flame or a soulmate? I can't even. Is this a twin flame or a soulmate? It's a twin flame. You're coming in as a pre-empress here. It's a twin flame. Okay. Stop doing pulls. Okay. Is Capricorn my person? And will he ever commit? Is there a romantic third party present? Okay, it's only one question, dear. So will Capricorn ever commit to blue? I feel like, yeah, you're trapped in your head, but you will have a victory moving forward. I feel like it will happen. What's MC's feelings towards me in this connection? Fabian. I feel like you make, I feel like you're fine. I feel moving forward, you're going from rough waters to calm waters to take that leap. I feel like you're moving in the right direction with each other. Okay. Kills. Is my partner loyal? Is your partner loyal? Excuse me. Yeah. I see someone's wish fulfillment. Emperor is a victory. Absolutely. Oh, thank you, Constance. What do you need to know regarding me and the Cap this week? PK. You may end the argument because of mind games and manipulation. You may just cut this person off for a minute because he is like, oh, not today, Satan, not today. Okay, hold on one second. Let me see where I'm at. Oh, you're welcome, you guys. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I figured that out. Oh, honey. Jessica, I'm telling you. I'm so tired myself. Even 3 years after my twin passed on November 13th, on a Friday the 13th. So this is coming up on 3 years. And I was getting bombarded with bullshit up until maybe 6 months ago from the person that actually caused the passing. Just, it's crazy. Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I'm sorry. Yeah, no problem. I answered. I got you. You put it back in the thing. What do you need to know, Starlight? Blue, I got you already. Yeah. No. I was like, yeah, I realized when I read it. Okay, so this is for Starlight. What do you need to know? So you may get some clarity that somebody, okay, so if you have somebody coming towards you for a new passionate beginning, they may be just playing mind games and manipulating you. So be careful with that. So you may have somebody who wants to have a good time, but they're there for, they have ulterior motives. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, dear. Carrie, if you want a question, put it in the thing and I'll answer it for you. Daphne. Oh, yeah, honey. Yes. Yeah. I'm just going in line. So put your question in there. I'll answer it for you. Here's the thing, Constance. I was clairaudient before I reconciled with my twin. I didn't even realize we were a twin until all the chaos started happening and all these things started happening, and the connection, I couldn't break free from the connection. When somebody lives in your head rent free 24/7 and you cannot get this person out of your head, like they're the first person you wake up thinking about, and when you go to bed that you think about, and all day you think about, and it's maddening. It really is maddening because you really don't want to deal with it. I mean, I'm telling you, it's a roller coaster from hell. And then you're like, let me off this damn thing. But then you got to realize at the end of the day, instead of riding in the back, take the front seat of that roller coaster and make it your bitch. I'm just saying, if you're going to have to go through this, go through it with the intention of you're in the driver's seat. Okay. So definitely, definitely don't buckle down from it. Handle it like, you're an empress. You're going to show that. You're going to realize that you're in the driver's seat. You've got the control you need. Okay. Two separate folks. Okay. Yeah. Well, I was 49 when I reconnected with my twin. I'm 60 now. So, yeah, I can agree with that, Amanda, because, um, it's crazy. And they marry a karmic, and oh, I'm so glad my twin didn't marry his karmic. Oh gosh. Uh, okay, Daphne, where's it going for you in Pisces? Tell me about Daphne and Pisces, please. I feel like it's going to transform, but you're going to stay in your head about this partnership. It could be an ending, and you can't get it out of your head. This partnership. It looks like you're a twin. It does. You're not. It's not. It's not there yet. It's not still brewing. Thank you, Melissa. Via, I'm only answering one. I'm going to be on tomorrow. Save your question for tomorrow if I've already gotten you. But definitely, I'll be on tomorrow on Cancer, Cancer, Cancer at 10 o'clock and back here on Quartz Rose at noon. So save your other question. I'm only doing one question per person today. Amanda, it could be too late. You think it's too late, but if this is a divine connection, there's no if, ands, or buts about it. You can't stop what God put in place. A soul contract is a soul contract. Yeah. Sometimes you just have to take a step back and live your life, and when it's meant to be, it will be. Should you quit trying with his family? Um, yeah, you should. Because it looks like there's nothing but fighting and deception and heartbreak. Yeah, stop bothering with it. Yeah, you can please some of the people some of the time, but you can't please all the people all the time, Carrie. Um, she devil. What does she devil need to know? What does she devil need to know? So I feel like there's always been a choice for a long time coming. There's always been a choice. And your wish fulfillment is justice in your Four of Wands. I feel like you want what you want, but I feel like there's always been something that's gotten in the way for you, she devil. And there's always been a third party in the mix. Is Kevin in your relationship moving forward, Melissa? I feel like not at the moment. You are an Empress energy, but you're heartbroken over the mind games and manipulation and deception. You got a lot to deal with right now, Melissa. You're in the midst of a storm. Absolutely. Sin, put it in the comments. I don't blame you, Amanda. You need to go home to Washington. That's what's calling you. Oh, sorry to hear that, Carrie. Okay, PK. Sounds good. Jenny, will Ollie and you get married this year? Excuse me. I feel like you're going to look at things from a different perspective about the relationship because there's a lot of drama happening. There's a lot of drama coming at you this year. The energy does change. So, what's the future for you and your Scorpio? Oh, you're back and forth about that devil energy. Whatever this back and forth about whatever this person's, you may be dealing with somebody who's got some kind of toxicity going on, or there's an addiction of some sort. This could be somebody who juggles an addiction. Somebody who's, yeah, this is somebody who's juggling an addiction of some sort, Empress energy. So I feel like for you, I feel like you're the Empress, but you're being a support team to somebody who's juggling something. They're juggling the devil, and they're trying to overcome the obstacle, whatever it is. So they're trying their best to overcome whatever the problem is, whatever that devil energy is. Guys, thank you all for being here. Like I said, I will be on live tomorrow on Cancer, Cancer, Cancer at 10 a.m. I am feeling a lot better. As soon as I get rid of this cough, I'll be great. But also, and I will be back on Quartz Rose Tarot tomorrow to get back on my regular schedule at noon tomorrow. So please come and join me. And I thank all of you for being here today. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope you have a blessed Halloween. Have a safe and happy Halloween. Yeah, like be safe out there, guys, because this is the craziest night of the year. Let's just put it that way. So be safe, everybody. Thank you all for being here. And I love you guys. And I will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.